Good morning, family. Hi, and welcome to Let's Catch Up with Sherani. Our celebrity guest this morning is none other than Miss Tanise Hinkson.
Good morning. Oi, family.
So, Tanise and I are friends. Tanise and I worked together for 10 years at the beautiful Windjammer Landing Villa Beach Resort. Tanise, I think we fought for 10 years.
Technically, it's 11, but who's counting?
Yeah, we fought for 10 years. And then, instinctively, Tanise and I saw each other on the road maybe about 6 months ago. And both of us just started talking. Both of us apologized to each other. And we just became instantaneous friends. And we've been best friends ever since.
Yeah.
Right? So, Tanise and I, just before sitting here, we were talking, just catching up. And we were saying that you would think that COVID, this pandemic would have, just made people change and just want to be more forgiving, be more loving, make up with family and friends, which is what we did. And I'm really happy because we've had some really great conversations since then. We've spoken almost every day, every afternoon, every night, and we've laughed a lot. So, Tanise, you were the director of revenue at Windjammer Landing Villa Beach Resort. Now you are a financial advisor. So do you want to talk about that a little bit? Let me know what's up, what you guys do. What's your message? What's the objective?
I'm live. Oh my God. I'm live. Most times I post my videos, but I've never been live. So this is an opportunity and I am moved. Thank you, Sherani.
You're welcome.
Life insurance. Most times persons shy away from it. They run away from that topic. But pretty soon, we all need to talk about it. We're all going to die. I don't know.
Oh, wait, did you just say we're all going to die? I'm too pretty to die.
Indeed, but you will.
Okay.
We all will.
I'm just kidding.
And funny enough, Sherani, this opportunity came at an impeccable time. Why? Because earlier this week, was it Monday? I was talking to this girlfriend of mine who mentioned that she'd lost her mom.
My condolences.
Thank you. And she was just overwhelmed in the sense that people are sending messages to her via the mediums, Facebook, Instagram, they're calling. And her response to me, she's just so overwhelmed with all of the fake communication. Now, this is touchy because there I am on the other end of the telephone, and what do I say to this young lady who's expressed it as being fake communication?
But the thing is, there's no right words when someone loses a loved one. There's nothing that is the right thing to say.
Exactly.
So she's regarded as fake. But I think people are being polite. Like, this is what we are taught to do. Someone passes, we share condolences.
And the hard reality is that I don't think she planned for it. Like I said, we don't talk about it unless it's that time. And the harsh reality, I think maybe the expectation is more of monetary funds than all of the communication. But like I said to her, technically, it's nobody's responsibility to bury your loved ones.
That's true.
It's nobody's responsibility. Technically, and I had to say, come off very nice and pleasant. It's your responsibility. It is our responsibility
to bury ourselves.
It is.
And also to make sure that in the event of our death, that the people that we love, that, they can still continue to live at the same standard. And I have one son. I know it's difficult.
I were to die today, my boys has that financial cushion.
Absolutely, yeah.
That not for their lifetime, but something that should assist if I were to pass away today.
I've had life insurance from since age 16 when
21.
I had my first little job.
No kids then.
Neither did I. I love insurance. A lot of people, especially Caribbean people, we see it as something like we're throwing money into a pot and we're never getting it back. But when that moment comes, right, and it's just a blanket, it's security. I want to know in the event of my death, my son is okay. In the event of my death, my loved one is okay. So that's something I wanted to do early. For me, it's money well spent, right? Especially in times like these. So this message that you're bringing, Tanise, is very, very timely.
And I like that you said you bought it when you were in your late teens, because it's really
early teens. My early teens.
I'm sorry, early teens. It's really inexpensive when you're young. Most people say, but life insurance is expensive. No, it's not. Make those sacrifices. Pull away from the MUA and Latoya, I love you, boo. I'm not trying to take your business. But let us plan. Pull away. Life insurance can be cheaper than your flow bill. Life insurance can be cheaper than a family combo KFC meal.
Yeah,
but I'm not trying to take that business away. You can get life insurance for yourself for less than $50. You really can. I'm not telling anybody to go out there and buy $1 million policy. Buy what you can afford, but do not sleep on it.
Excellent.
Do not sleep on it.
Yeah, I think my first policy was $74 monthly. Now at the time, I think my salary was $250 a week. So,
but you made that.
But I made the sacrifice because I thought it was money well spent.
Life happens. Things happen.
Life happens.
You need that financial cushion.
Wonderful.
Especially, we all have loved ones.
Thank you, Tanise. And talking about love and loved ones. So last night, as I'm preparing for our interview, right, our little catch up, I found this image of the two of us. So Tanise, this image is you can look at that. That's Tanise and I we were in the Bahamas. That was about 8 years ago.
Indeed.
And we were on business and we went for dinner at this restaurant. So Tanise, what do you remember about that night in particular?
Well, we sat, we were greeted very nicely. Both got dressed very sexy for our dinner out. Two girls out on a dinner date. And we got seated, and this lovely waiter, I remember the gentleman like it was yesterday, came to our table and was just briefing us on the menu items. So my girl over here, and I'm not calling anybody, not calling out any names, my girl over here decided to pick some shrimp items.
A shrimp platter. Mm-hmm. They had a shrimp platter, and I wanted to get me a nice shrimp platter.
And it looked good. Yes. So I decided to take that as well. So the gentleman said, both of you are having the same thing? Both of you are having that? I don't recommend both of you. You could actually share it. And my girl said, I don't want to share, man. I don't want. Sherani, let's listen to what the gentleman is saying because he knows. And he's trying to tell us that it's a huge portion. Ma'am, huge. She doesn't want to share.
Okay. So Tanise, let me give my recollection of that evening. So we're at this nice restaurant. We had about 50 meetings that week, and we thought, okay, so the property, we were staying at the Atlantis in the Bahamas. It was probably our 5th time staying there because we went every year for business. And so we dressed up after a long day of work.
Nicely. We
went to this restaurant. Someone at another table had the platter, and we saw it and thought, oh, we should have that. So the waiter is saying, it's really a huge portion. You should have just one to share. No, immediately, Tanise, I got offended because I'm thinking, I have my own money. I don't need to buy and share food, right? So I said, no, we want our own platter. And so reluctantly, the guy went and he brought the platter, Tanise. When he came back, family, it was literally almost like a bucket of shrimp on each platter. I was like, right? And so, but I ate it. I ate some of it. I ate maybe about 5.
Technically, she ate some of it. I ate all of mine. She required a takeaway bag, which she never looked at afterwards.
Yes, I did require a takeaway bag.
Why?
I took it away, but I couldn't eat it. But I always remember that night because we had such a good laugh when we were leaving the restaurant. We had really a good night. So we had a really, really good night in Atlantis. I mean, Tanise, we've traveled a lot. We've been blessed.
We got that opportunity with Windjammer.
We've been to Windjammer Landing, Villa Beach Resort. Check it out if you're coming to St. Lucia. It's a nice resort. We had the opportunity to travel to a lot of nice countries together, even though we were frenemies. But, I'm really happy that we're friends today. And, it's amazing, Tanise. I really can't believe that you are such a nice person because for 10 years you were really a bitch. No, but Tanise, you were really, really bitchy. You throw water on me, Tanise?
That's not all I'm going to throw.
I'd like to thank our celebrity guest,
Ridiculous, man.
Tanise Hinkson, for being our guest today on Let's Catch Up with Sherani.
Ridiculous.
We'd also like to thank our sponsor, Marcelin Glassford. Marcelin sells fruit bowls outside of Glass Supermarket and lovely local drinks made from the local fruits. $5 EC for a fruit bowl, $5 EC for a drink. And she's there every morning from about 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again next week.